Today we are going to discuss 5 major companies who accept Bitcoin. Let's get right into it. Elon Musk made headlines in early 2021 when he announced that Tesla would purchase $1.5 billion in Bitcoin and accept the world's most popular cryptocurrency as payments for its vehicles, making yet another industry first for Musk. The revolution lasted only a few months. The fact that Bitcoin is bad for the environment is frequently overlooked in discussions about it, because the powerful, specialized computers required to generate Bitcoin consume so much energy. The majority of it is minted in China, where electricity is cheap and laws are weak. 3 months later, Tesla, a firm whose entire brand is based on renewable energy, dropped its Bitcoin offer. Musk noted environmental issues as well as the massive amount of fossil fuels required to make a single coin. Musk's admission of guilt on May 12, 2021 erased $365 billion from the cryptocurrency market in a single day. However, not all businesses share Musk's concern about green energy. Bitcoin is massive, and it's just getting bigger, with some of America's top companies going on board and accepting Bitcoin as payment. Here are the top 5 players in the game. Number 5. Etsy. Although Etsy does not have a framework for accepting Bitcoin as a means of payment across the board, the independent sellers that populate the site can accept cryptocurrency in their individual stores if they choose to use a workaround. It is the seller's responsibility to include an other payment method option at checkout. When purchasers select that option, they will be able to message the seller with their preferred method of payment, which in this case is Bitcoin. To finalize the transaction, the seller answers with a Bitcoin address. The Etsy community forum offers a page dedicated to Bitcoin, including lessons on how to advertise that you accept Bitcoin and how to make the transaction run successfully. Number 4. Whole Foods. When Flexa, a payments firm, partnered with Gemini, a digital currency company controlled by the Facebook famous Winklevoss twins, a cryptocurrency dam burst in May 2019. The infrastructure created by the agreement enabled large merchants to integrate Flexa into the digital scanners they already had in place to accept phone-based payments via Apple Pay and other digital wallets. Bitcoins were promptly converted to dollars, allowing for smooth purchases. Whole Foods was one of the first major retailers to embrace the technology. Despite the fact that Whole Foods is owned by Amazon, the world's largest online retailer does not now accept Bitcoin for purchases. Number 3. Overstock. Overstock.com was laying the road that those titans would follow before Microsoft went crypto, and even before PayPal. Overstock was basically a crypto company now, CNN said in 2018, an exaggeration based on the online retailer's substantial investment in blockchain technology. Overstock was already a Bitcoin veteran at the time COVID catapulted it to its current rank as one of the hottest e-commerce platforms in the world. Overstock became the first big shop to take Bitcoin as payment in January 2014, 9 months before PayPal, and nearly a year before Microsoft. It still doesn't accept Bitcoin on its mobile site. Number 2. PayPal. It stands to reason that the company that pioneered contemporary digital payments would be the first to beat Microsoft to the punch. Microsoft started accepting Bitcoin in December of 2014, 3 months after PayPal did it in September. Bitcoin was trading as XBT instead of BTC at the time. CNN described Bitcoin as an independent, governmentless currency, demonstrating how new the notion was at the time. PayPal's move was made to entice businesses to use its platform rather than consumers. This was due to the fact that Bitcoin transaction costs were far lower than the profit-eroding 2% to 3% fee that firms were paying for credit card transactions. Whereas PayPal's initial entry into crypto allowed merchants to accept Bitcoin payments from customers, the company has just lately allowed customers to check out with crypto in the same way that they do with traditional payment methods, using the PayPal wallet. According to a press release issued by PayPal in March, checkout with crypto immediately converts cryptocurrency to flat cash. Without the need for any integrations or additional costs from the business, US dollars are used in all transactions. Number 1. Microsoft. In 2014, Microsoft became one of the first companies to accept Bitcoin as payment for games, applications, and other digital content on platforms including Windows Phone and Xbox. In 2014, Bitcoin was still mostly unknown, and many of those who had heard of it had done so for all the wrong reasons. It was a year of drama and scandal, with Mt. Gox, the world's largest Bitcoin exchange, declaring bankruptcy after a series of frauds, hacks, and mishaps that resulted in the loss of hundreds of millions of dollars in Bitcoin. A bar in New York City accepted Bitcoin at the time, as did a few cab services and restaurants, but there were only 2 other large companies to speak of. The cryptocurrency market has been dominated by Bitcoin. It is today's largest and best known digital money. Bitcoin is now accepted as a legal form of payment by a number of significant corporations. While purchasing and selling cryptocurrencies is becoming more common, the options to spend virtual currencies are restricted due to their volatility. These businesses, ranging from big tech to airlines, are embracing cryptocurrencies and allowing customers to pay for their goods and services using them as official means of payment.